little bit better. I was a little, definitely sick yesterday. And probably the day before. And probably the night before, too. Friday night wasn't great. Hook, hello. Tried to stream Saturday. We died, though. Our internet died. So that wasn't good. So I installed some power line conditioners. I don't know that they're going to do anything. The podcast was interesting. I'm glad you liked it. It was like their 4th episode. So they had me coming in hot. Eliadius, Domesticus, hello. Fog, hello. Did you have a favorite part, Nefudis? I tried not to linger on the discussion of Generations Ultimate. It was interesting that Retro has such a love for Frontier, even though he's never had a chance to play it. Do you even have to do Noxell's Patreon after that podcast? It needs to be relationship advice. Bandsand. Yeah, I was like, who the hell are you? The part where I called the PCTA community a clown show, you really liked that? It's just like, the amazing thing to me is the difference in attitude. Like, you never hear, I don't think at least, you never hear Japanese TA runners complaining about random life and spawn locations and size. You know? They just play the game. Great podcast, do more. Thank you.
Just resubscribed for 37 months.
Okay, hold on one second. This is a sponsored stream. So, hold on one second. Let's just do, I'm just going to put an arbitrary number of zeros here. There we go. All right. That's 600,000 seconds. I don't know how many hours that is. You never hear, I mean, it's possible they complain all the time, Hook. You know, it's very possible. I don't even know how that got past, Twitch moderate, auto mod, what are you doing, buddy? Is internet fixed? I don't know. I really don't. We'll find out. There's only one way to know. I bought the world's most expensive surge protectors that apparently will make the power more reliable and stable. Did Japan like Rise? They seem to be playing it an awful lot. I don't know that. It's so hard to say. Like, so many variables, right? It's only on the Switch. It's only on the Switch. So, you know, compared to World, which is PS4, Xbox, and PC, you know, it's a smaller footprint. Not that I think that that's a huge barrier to entry in Japan, but a lot of people might have bought a PS4 for Monster Hunter World and don't want to buy a Switch to play Rise. I'm not saying they're going to go out of their way to get a PC to play it on PC either, but it's just, it's one of those things. I feel like Rise will be viewed through history as similar to Portable Third. I think once it hits the PC and we're able to adjust the special sauce to our preferences, I think it's going to be great. I really do. I really, yeah, I think just some tweaks to monster rides, to wire bug recovery, stuff like that. And then especially after Sunbreak, you know, we gotta give Sunbreak a chance to come in and save the day if it can do it. So, how was the Rise demo? We may do a little bit of the Rise demo later today, actually. I spent a little bit of time. This is a Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro sponsored stream. Let's take another moment to shout out literally my favorite controller. I don't just say that. They are sponsoring me. Thank you for the sponsorship. But I use this controller for everything that I can use an Xbox style controller on. A lot of neat features. We've talked about the swapping before. That's the big part, right? Like, you want to use a that's okay, by the way. If I destroy the units, I can always replace them with another one. Hold on, go grab that. Sure, that's not the only time. Great show. No, because even if, all right, let's say that D-pad fell down, bounced off of my ironing board, and fell into my mouth, and I swallowed it. Oh no, my D-pad is gone forever. Not true. Looked it up. You can get whatever color you want, 2 analogs, and a D-pad, $30. That's not bad. I mean, that is way less of a price than getting a brand new controller. Obviously, the analogs are great. D-pad is one of the best I've ever had, but if the D-pad ever, somehow in some way, for thousands of hours, starts to get a little loose, you get a little drift, you just replace it. Just pull it out. Just pull it out and put a new one. It does have the Thrust Mapper X software. You could always reconfigure the dead zones here as well in case the program and game you're playing doesn't have any sort of dead zone support. Did I play Soul Sacrifice? Yes. Buying a Vita TV for that game. Don't bother. Play another Monster Hunter game. It does have 4 programmable back buttons here. Very clicky. I set them both just to L3 and R3 because I hate that. I hate pushing L3 and R3. And then, what do you got? These analogs here. I have them at half distance. If you like them deep, you can set them up to go real deep. So I like the controller. I like the controller a lot. I use it a lot. I've had other professional controllers that broke on me literally like 2 weeks outside of warranty. I've been going hard on this thing for a while. Been doing a lot of thrusting on it. It has not let me down. So Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro controller. Check it out now at Best Buy. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring the stream. Enjoy this little. Corporate has not gotten back to me yet on the thrust cam. So right now we've got our little overlay. You can see the buttons that I'm using here. That's okay. Hopefully soon they will reconsider using Thrustman. Can you use it on a PlayStation 5 console? It works natively anywhere a Xbox controller works. And it is wired. So it's a wired only connection, but it's got this super thick, heavy gauge micro USB port to really prevent any issues there. So no, it's not work natively on a PlayStation 5. Does not work on a Switch. There are adapters and stuff out there. Unofficially, you may find ways to make it work, but right out of the box, it only works anywhere where a Xbox controller works, which for me is PC and then the Series X whenever I play on that. It's mostly PC nowadays. Corporate's afraid of the thrust cam? I think they like it. I think they're thinking about bringing it back. At least that's what they said on Twitter. How's my day? I'm feeling a little bit better. I've got some beans soaking. Got a whole cup of beans that have been soaking overnight. Almost a full 24 hours. I'm going to start simmering those beans around 4. I'm going to have a nice bean soup around 5:30 or 6. Going to have a good stew. They're going to copyright my IP. There's been like two sponsorships that I've loved having. One was the internet company, which I won't say now because we're in the middle of another sponsorship. But honestly, Thrustmaster has been the best company I could ever work with. And you know why? Because they're like, we're going to sponsor the sort of content you already do. You already do these challenge runs. Just do that. That's awesome. Thanks. I can live with that. You guys can live with that. I can live with that. So where are we? Let me pull up the list. Did you even chicken Buna? I am not familiar. My area is very Kokona, and my options for groceries is not the best. When we last left off, we were finishing, I believe, the final product does not suck. It's not cheap. It is not a cheap controller, you know. However, it is extremely well made. You know, I mean, the only thing you can't replace, I guess, are the face buttons. But I mean, I don't even know what the lifespan is of a face button anyways. It's probably like millions of presses, I assume. I've never had a face button fail on me other than the other unnamed professional controller that I had that literally just, it actually started falling to pieces. It's like how that controller could be released and not have like controversy. I have no idea. Can it survive arm wrestling? It probably could. You know, I did arm wrestling on it, actually. I did arm wrestling on DOS with a Thrustmaster, and it's fine. It held up. You don't have to press them if you use turbo. I don't even know what to think anymore, DeSantis, dude, because now, like, we have people in the community, like 3 major, you know, speedrunners in the community that said that, yes, actually, that was turbo. So what am I supposed to believe anymore? Did they tell you if I could use the thrust cam yet? They said legal just has to get... They said legal has to approve it. Which I don't know if that was meme or not, but like, you know, I'll put pants on. I'm only wearing tights now. I'll put pants on if it means I could use the thrust cam. World looks different today. It looks so good. No, they said that they tested it themselves, and yeah, they believe turbo is real. I don't know. Apparently, they're going to have Jal Bagel on a future podcast. That'll be interesting to see the attitude there. I don't know. I wouldn't mind hearing a statement about it. It seems to be everyone... The big controversy about it is like, we don't want anyone's feelings to get hurt. Somebody, you hurt their feelings because you said they cheated. And they're like, well, didn't they cheat? And they said, well, yeah, they did cheat, but you shouldn't say anything. No, they said it was definitely turbo. Literally, okay. You gotta go to the 2-hour part. We'll play it tonight, maybe. Here's the problem. Is like, the guy, Diva, the guy that opened up the debate with me, apparently did not do his research. You know, it's like, if you're going in with me, man, like, you gotta have like your citations, your sources, like a legal pad typed out. Cause I blew into that hard. Like within 5 minutes, I had them all agreeing that yes, we all agree, right, that this was an okay video to make. Within 5 minutes, they're all like, yes, we all agree. And then within 5 minutes of that, I got them all to agree that it actually was definitely turbo. And I'm like, what's the question? And then I just went off. I just went off for 20 minutes trashing the Western TA community for needing cheats and having like no integrity whatsoever. But they did that. That wasn't me. They brought it up. So, you know. And he just sat there like turning into a corn cob as I laid into the whole process. No, I didn't even get into that, Carrot. I mean, obviously I could have, but I'm a professional. TA is better than freestyle. Sure. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. I mean, I'd rather watch TA than freestyle. But I mean, that doesn't mean there's nothing valid in freestyle. Where did this rant stem from? I mean, they had me on the podcast. And it was a good podcast. It was mostly about content creation and improving the types of Monster Hunter content that exists out there rather than, you know, 4-person Narwa Pierce Light Bowgun streams. It was the Pew Pew podcast. The person who invited me, Retro, was a public advocate for the RTA run turbo cheat person in question. And the podcast is going really nice. Really happy, really positive, lots of good things to talk about. And then at very end, Diva, I guess, I don't even, I'm not super familiar with them. I guess they're a TA runner. Was like, so what about the RTA turbo thing? And he didn't even have a question. I'm like, what about it? He didn't define the parameters of the discussion, so I just went off talking about it. Yeah, but we're not really talking about TA versus freestyle MHK. We're talking about specifically, using tool-assisted stuff in mostly RTA runs. Obviously, the question arises is whether or not how and when you should use it in TA or freestyle or anything. If you use a tool, A, should you even be using the tool? And B, if you do use the tool, what level of responsibility do you as a content creator have to disclose it to other people? I mean, RTA rules are RTA rules that are pretty standard across the entirety of speedrun.com. And then even within the context of speedrun.com, we very specifically made a rule saying you can't use turbo. But then the decision was made, actually, we can't tell if turbo is used, so we don't know. Anyone can use it then, I guess. Totoro exists. Thank you. Yeah, no, you missed the first part of the conversation. And that's what I said, right? I said the reason why most people use tools and don't want to disclose it is because they want to appear to be better than they actually are. And that goes for a lot more things. I mean, obviously it goes for turbo in a category you're not supposed to use it. But, what I was trying to say is, like, if you're using, mods and stuff like that on your normal runs, do you think, like, my thing is like, I feel like it's a little disrespectful to your audience. Do you think your audience can't tell when you're using cheats? Lycee, Arzuros is not weak to water? What would you say Arzuros is weakest to? I'll give you 2 chances, Lycee, to figure it out. Isn't it usually fire? Well, that's not Lycee. That's you. Poison? He's weak to another Arzuros? It's very possible. So that's it. It was a good podcast. There's a lot of good conversations. A lot of good conversations for people that are curious about content creation or content creators themselves. Honey? I mean, it can help if he grabs you. All I'll say is his butt takes 85% slicing, so even with dual blades, I would argue your element is irrelevant as long as you've got good raw damage, right? 19 minutes in the stream is a good time to take a break. Well, not in the middle of a hunt. That went pretty quick. You don't like one of the people on the podcast, so I don't know if I'll watch it. It's not you? Well, thank you. I know it's not me. You could just watch it. Here's the thing. I talk a lot. So I'm not saying anything, but I probably am like 70% of the dialogue of that podcast. So. That's just the way I was, I guess. Oh, yeah, narcissist? Yeah, somebody's got to carry the conversation. Did they not record their other podcast? No, that was the Monster Hunter podcast show that I was a part of. The first 2 episodes of which never got recorded because we forgot to push the record button. So, you know, they're 4 episodes in. The production value is always, it looks pretty good to me, so. I put out the guide generator. Only at the last 2 hours, and they opened it, man. The reason why I got onto that unlucky was because the podcast was 45 minutes late to start. And at the beginning, they were using what I would call not brand safe words. And I'm like, do I just need to lecture you guys about what you should and shouldn't say on the internet? Like, if this is like, you know, just a hobby thing for you, that's fine. But I do this as a job. I don't want to be around people that aren't going to be professional about it. You kind of get a little bit of that in the first 5 minutes. And so I went off on them, and that kind of set the goal. Set the standard. I mean, I guess they didn't know I did it full time, so. When I explained it to them, they were confused. Which, I mean, is fine. It's not like I've got, like, a thing, well, other than 3066. It's not like I got a thing that says I do this for a living. I thought that'd be a little bit slower. Kind of need the Arzuros spin, don't I? 3065 in your heart now? You might be moving up. I was kind of worried, Overlord Dean, that with 4 people it can be rough with people talking over each other. But the only thing more awkward than that is I was on another podcast, and there was legit one dude on the podcast that didn't say anything the entire time. He was just sitting on a chair with a glowing microphone, just like peacefully to himself. Is this GU? This is Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. I'm dead to you if I drop to 3067. You know what would help me go up higher is a partnership with Crunchyroll. And what a better way to partner with Crunchyroll than announcing their newly reconfigured Xbox One and Xbox Series app for their streaming platform. That's just around the corner, right? That's coming out like this month. Did you know I was able to watch smooth, instantly loading, non-stuttering anime on my Amazon Fire tablet that I owned back in like 2012? Quite possibly one of the first and cheapest Amazon Android tablets that existed. I don't even know if it would be able to load a, thanks for using the Amazon Fire version. Is that the version you worked on? It also worked on the Vita. It worked pretty well on the Vita, too. It probably still works on the Vita. Anyone know? The only thing we're advertising right now is our friend, the eSwap X Pro controller. Check it out. It's very good. We have so many versions. No, you'd think there'd be like a universal API for streaming media at this point. It feels like society really ramped up technology for the span of 3 or 4 years, and nowadays we're just coasting. You know? With technology and stuff like that. Was that the last quest? Excuse me? We reached the peak at 3066. We will never surpass our 3066 roots. Is that what you're saying? Great Jag. Oh, we need Bear off. Okay. Well, these water dual blades are going to be fine. It'll be nice to break the mud off of him. He's a lot easier with no mud, so. Guys, I'm really looking forward to those beans later. You have no idea. It's like a lot of work and some planning that goes into it. But like a home-cooked bean meal is so delicious. Is that like some sort of thing like an old man would say that? What is the 3066 meme? That's my Squid Game number. It's my Twitch ranking. The nice thing is the anticipation of the beans, because you can't eat them right away. You have to soak them. The aftermath of the beans don't lie. If you really soak them and cook them well, they really aren't that gassy. Like, they could be a lot worse than what you get normally. I think I already did this. The beans is like Monster Hunter. You have to soak them. Just eat the beans instantly like a champ and chug an antidote. I think. I'm not sure. Aren't some beans like poisonous if you don't cook them? I think that might be a thing. I'm gonna buy some more cleansers.
Hi.
Imagine being a doctor and you have to treat a person that decided that they were gonna wolf down a barely palatable, soggy mess of beans just to try and prove a point. Talking about the beans makes it an event. It is a little bit of an event. In my household. Kidney beans will kill you. But they're some of my favorite. Kidney beans are way up there. Kidney beans and navy beans are like tied. Dark red kidney beans can't beat them. Very good. So this set actually ended up looking like pretty good for a mixed set. Is this Sandy Plains? Yep. Yeah, Rise definitely took a pretty heavy inspiration from this zone. Become the bean god? I don't think that's how it works. I mean, that was a scene in The Princess Bride, right? But that's just a movie. Oh. Looking forward to the weekend. We got a little horror stream marathon planned. I guess Friday. I think it's Friday or Saturday, the horror stream. And then the other day, we got to do Noxella's Patreon stream. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get memed on constantly, but it's supposed to be like a call-in radio show where people are going to call in and I'll give them advice, relationship or otherwise. It's not even a game he wants. I'm going to see if I can get like a smoking jacket or something like that to wear. It's not Monster Hunter. Unless you count the monsters inside. Loveline? I think that's his idea. Loveline, right now on Twitch, you may have seen it. There's a guy that dresses up like a gecko and also provides advice for people. famous clip with the gecko guy was somebody called in. He was a fast food worker. And he was talking about how he was getting in fights with other fast food workers. And that was something. Well, I give out flawless financial advice. I could probably give out reasonable financial advice. Kazuki, hello. Good afternoon. Am I allowed to call? Yeah. No, it'll be in the Discord. Portable third, neat. One of the best. Good on you for noticing that, by the way, Kazuki. A lot of people can't figure it out. Yeah, it was called the, their group, I think, was the KFC Killers. KFC Killers. Because he was at McDonald's. I mean, whether you want actual advice or you're just calling in to meme, I mean, it's fine either way. Zaldin, hello. Sorry we didn't end up playing Monkey the other day, Zaldin. I ended up feeling very ill, and then my internet was also being pretty bad. The camera controls bug you? Yeah, I guess they don't have the lock-on camera here, do they? We recognize it's portable third because we're ancient? Yeah, I mean, there's people under 20 who recognize the game. There's people definitely in their mid-20s that recognize the game. The camera control in GU may be good. I just don't like that everything looks slimy for some reason. Is there really no camera speed option in 4U? That's weird. The health bar? I mean, the health bar would tell you it's a portable title, right? And then you could see that it's Bear off, you know, he's in 3rd gen and be like, okay. I could see somebody seeing this and thinking it might be Generations Ultimate. Like a really weird overlay of Generations Ultimate. But assuming you know the monsters in the series, it would be difficult to mistake it with anything else. This Barroth is like an actual monster. Like, he's actually like a little scary. You know, he could actually deal some damage to you if you're not careful. So his mud takes extreme water damage, and then outside of that, we want to go for his arms. Which is a really fun hit zone, right? It puts you in both a safe and an unsafe position going for it. You don't like Gravios in 4U? I don't like it either, because he really feels like, for most weapons, like you absolutely need to spam riding. And the more I play Monster Hunter, the more I dislike the mounting minigame. It just feels like a gimmick. Because it is. I mean, it is a gimmick. It is 100% a gimmick, so. You love the old Dual Blades animations? So, something I've learned while playing Portable Third is the weapon's not all chug a mega dash juice and spam demon dance. Yeah, especially with Marathon Runner, I mean, you can keep... Oh, he did not go here? Must have went the other direction. You can keep your demon dance going for a while with Marathon Runner. And you just could use that to keep your Archdemon gauge up. And the Archdemon gauge lets you do all the important things anyways. Gravios is definitely not Gnarly Kuga. Your water dual blade still bounce versus Gravios? Well, you should be able to do demon mode, right? I mean, I know we just said there's more to dual blades than just popping demon eyes and then demon dancing. Which Monster Hunter is the best riding? That's not an easy question to answer. Like, in what way? Like, in which game is riding the most powerful, or in which game is riding the most balanced? And which game is riding the most enjoyable from a gameplay perspective? Star Knight is a very good, I'm getting started armor set that really makes you lean into, like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and start mounting monsters a ton now. I mean, so World is okay. It doesn't feel overpowered in most situations. It's like just an attack opportunity. In a lot of monsters, you can use pods to speed it up very quickly. So maybe World is the best. I like Rise only in the sense that the minigame can be over instantly. Only potions for healing. I could do that. You know, I want to say Generations has better mounting than 4, if only in the sense that it's just better balanced. Even though they made a whole goddamn style for it. Yeah, it is Seregios. I think it is Seregios and Zenogre. I used to think it was the Yan Garuga, but I think that's the Samus one, right? Yeah, you don't have one-hit mounts in Generations. You know, you could still get like 4 people doing aerial hammer and popping F mounts very, very quickly. Or whatever. You know. Quad, sword, and shield, or really anything. I mean, just pick the weapon. Most weapons are good at it. Well, mounting might have been even more broken in 4. I can't really remember. He's running. If I high rank Hyper Rathalos with G rank and gives you a hard time, well, he doesn't flinch. And he's got a ton of life. And he probably doesn't stay on the ground. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone blames you. I don't blame you. Delay Llama was in Smash Ultimate. I would want to believe. Yeah, I don't know what the solution to Rise riding is. Like, you almost just want to get rid of... I mean, you hate to say it, you almost want to get rid of riding entirely. I mean, it's fun, but does it trivialize the quest? And in most situations, it does. Now, the interesting thing is, I feel like Capcom recognized that, and they made it so you can't even ride Apex monsters. So, oddly enough, it's almost like an admission. Fixing Wyvern riding is easy. What would you do? Just delete it? I mean, I feel like having something like it is fine. Just make it do half damage. Even at half damage, though, Rajang would be, like, pretty serious. But maybe it is just a damage thing, right? I mean, Spirit Birds don't really make that big of a difference in Rise. They make a difference when you get, like, the Mega Spirit Bird and everything gets maxed out. But otherwise, it's not really that big of a deal. Limit the total attacks. Maybe you can't recharge. Maybe just make it so wire bugs don't recharge on the ride. That way it's over a lot faster, too. Like, I don't want to say make the gauge fill up instantly. Actually, maybe that is the solution. Don't make the wire bugs recharge. You never end up getting the finisher, and you just finish it by launching the monsters into each other. It's in the Discord. Thank you, Psychotic. I think the Spirit Birds were there as a attempted replacement for Endemic Life, but also to make Endemic Life seem more valuable to interact with and engage in. The problem that they were in is they didn't want to make it so powerful that you felt like you really needed to go out of your way to use it all the time. Because, like, that would be a problem, right? If you felt like, oh, god damn it, every time I start this quest, I got to spend 2 or 3 minutes running around getting Spirit Birds. They replace nutrients and such? Yeah. There's a lot of different ways to approach it. And that's the fun part with PC, is if there's a way that you can tweak the game to make it more enjoyable to play. Yeah, it's fine, you know? Like, I understand why Capcom made all the decisions that they did. I also understand that, you know, Rise was a big change to the base formula from World. So we'll probably see a lot of changes just based in Sunbreak anyways. I don't think Riding's going to go away. I don't think Spirit Birds are going to go away, but they might rebalance it one way or the other. That was nice. This would have been really nice if I had the water-fire dual blades. He's got... I know he's close. You didn't get me, Dwarfman, and I apologize for that. Well, I'll say this, though, Achi. As much as we might praise the Rise team for doing something different, I feel like they're going to play very safe with whatever the next-gen Monster Hunter is going to be. Like, that formula is going to be extremely close to World. And I don't blame them. Like, when you have a game sell like World, like, why would you change the formula? Oxidus, hello. Just make Elemental King. Colonel Don, we've got a support group. We meet Thursday nights. It's behind a Denny's in a cardboard box that I saved from a refrigerator. We just sit there and we talk about ways that we would rebalance Element for it to be good again. Is it okay if you mod in talismans exclusively to make elemental builds better? I mean, if you're not using Dragonheart, Element is already really good in a lot of situations. It's only Dragonheart that causes an issue. If you want to mod Dragonheart so it gives you, like, I don't know. What if it gave you Fire Blight? That would be badass. Gave you Fire Blight instead of Dragon Blight, I would be okay with that. If you want to mod it so crit boost also boosts elemental damage, I also would agree with that. I mean, if crit element were like 10, 20, 40, it would definitely be worth using. If you just merged crit element with crit boost, it would also probably be okay. Tonfas are kind of meme material, but were they actually fun to use? The last style for them made it so that you were basically iframe incarnate. Like, you had so many iframes. You would probably make Rise Longsword blush. And in that regard, it felt like you were never in danger. And whenever you're never in danger, it doesn't necessarily feel that fun to me in Monster Hunter. Like, imagine what it would be like to hunt monsters with, like, a permanent temporal mantle. You'd be like, all right, that's fun, I guess, for, like, a hunt or two, but then you'd get bored. Wasn't Frontier King of iframes or die, though? Almost all sets had the equivalent of evasion +2. Yeah. Because you really didn't want to get hit. Red Hood, thank you. Prime Gabe sub. Appreciate it. That's for the final 5% of the game's life. I know. And, like, when I played it on retail, I don't think Tonfas were even there, so... maybe it's not fair to say. How crazy were Frontier skills? You would get so many armor skills. You see how we have 4 active skills? You would get so many skills, you would need to balance your armor pieces to make sure that you didn't hit the 10 or 12 skill cap. Frenchie, I'm doing okay. I was really sad over the weekend, and I was also sick, so that sucked. But I feel better, and my internet seems better, so that's a good thing. How's it going, Naruto? I'm going to be the next Hokage. Do you think Wirebugs are too powerful or monsters too weak compared to the Hunter? So, the monsters in Rise are some of the most powerful monsters we've ever fought. The reason why they don't feel strong is because of Wirebug recovery and, like, instantly sucking down a Mega Potion. If you got rid of Wirebug recovery, or if you made Wirebug recovery, like, really punishing to use, and then you also got rid of the instant, like, max potion effect of, like, a Mega Potion, the game would feel much different. Yeah, so all right, here's what I should say, right? And this is the appropriate thing to say. You know, it's not that Tonfas were bad or that Tonfas were good. It's that, you know, to the comparison of the lifetime of the game, I didn't really get to experience them in every way, right? I just didn't have the time. Maybe if I played them more, maybe if the styles were better balanced, I would have played it and I would have been, okay, this is fair, this is fine. But from what I played, it felt excessive.
Hi.
So do we have any ice? Is Lagambi here? No, that must be the next one. Anyone else waking up 1:30 on a Monday? That's, oof, how late were you up? What are you doing? I mean, Magnamalo can pop you up. I mean, monsters that have pop-up attacks that can punish you for having no Wirebugs can still be kind of scary. Just saying you enjoy my stream and appreciate how you interact with the chat and keep things interesting. Well, thank you, Panther Dina. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I mean, I would probably... I mean, I've talked about it, right? Like, my solution for balancing Wirebug, the one thing that might... I don't want to be like, it'll fix everything, is just take Wirefall Recovery, and instead of having, like, a very short cooldown, give it a very long cooldown, so that you only do it when you absolutely need it. And then for Mega Potions, just, you know, get rid of the instant health recovery. To that end, you probably need to balance out Max Potions as well. because the solution then people just start max potion IV dripping. And just see how the game feels. Like, does it feel more tense or, you know, better to play in any way? Say you eat beans, but you never hear me toot. What's my secret? I fart on stream sometimes. You just can't hear it because of my microphone settings. I mean, I'm not letting out, like, juicy rippers on stream. But, I mean, you know. Also, if you eat a lot of beans, you get... You build a tolerance? So that helps a little bit as well. He keeps memeing me with that attack. You never see me do the side lean? I mean, I'm not going to be, like, on stream, like, squeezing out farts. I don't want to actually shart on stream. Big thanks to our sponsor today, Thrustmaster. Exactly how do you reduce your own gas to eat beans? If you just keep eating beans, your microbiome adapts. It's my opinion, absolute readiness. Absolute readiness and absolute evasion are like brother and sister to the problem that is wire bug recovery, or wirefall recovery. You know? In that it takes you from a situation where normally you would possibly die because you got hit by a monster. To me, I mean, I enjoy games when there's a good risk versus reward. So if you do a risky attack that requires an evasion at the end or just like specific timing, that's fun. When you feel like you can get out risk-free constantly, you lose that. And like, yeah, absolutely, it's powerful. It allows you to do powerful things. But like I was saying before, like if you had like a permanent temporal mantle, that would be fun for a quest or two, right? And then you'd be like, okay, this is dumb. Does more than 60% of player base want a more tense and dangerous game, or is it a very vocal minority? The people that stick around probably want a bigger difficulty. 80% of the people that buy the game probably play it, beat it, have a wonderful time, and look forward to another release. It is a very small minority of people that I think end up complaining. Juju, thank you. It's a free sharpen? I mean, it's like a micro sharpen. You know, if I were to rebalance it, I would probably just make it an instant, whatever, like a wet fish sharpen, right? So that you sharpen in one swipe. That wouldn't use a wet... Oh, God, no. You know, and it's not easy for a game company because, like, you know, they're balancing a game that needs to sell to a lot of people. And it was kind of like what I said, like I've been talking about it sometimes. People complain about how broken Rise bow feels. And I mean, now obviously at very end game, it does feel very extremely powerful. But you have to remember, like, there's still a lot of people that are going to pick up bow. It's going to be raw bow, and it's going to be with like 100 to 110 damage with no stamina skills. So like, you got to balance that experience with those people. My approach would be to have as wide a play experience as possible. So don't change Rise Village at all. I mean, I'm completely fine for there to be the equivalent of essentially a tutorial for people to play it, beat it, and feel like they've accomplished something when they get to the credits. That's fine. Just make sure at the very end game that there's engaging and difficult content that feels rewarding for players to do at the top end. That's all. And I think that's a reasonable take. Oh, hey, Ultra. And yeah, and ultimately Descent is right. You know, with the game coming out on PC, you know, a lot of the complaints are going to be moot. You don't like Wyvern Riding? You should be able to mod it out. You don't like Wirefall Recovery? You can mod it out. You don't like instant healing? You mod it out. And, you know, you play the game like that. And I think, you know, if you have a better time that way, then that's fine. You haven't hurt anyone else. What about a quest in Sunbreak that is the hardest monster quest in history? Is triple life and everything does more damage? I mean, it's going to be done within the confines of Rise and Sunbreak, right? So if they do that and they change nothing to the systems right now, you know, the way Longsword just is, and to a lesser extent the way that Bow and even Bowgun just are, it's always going to be difficult because, like, you never technically have to take damage. You just got so much, you know, iframes. And I don't want to talk about, like, oh, Rise easy game, no challenge. Like, some of those advanced quests, and especially the very last advanced quest, I mean, that's a challenge. Even with Longsword, or even with Bow. Now, things hit hard, you can't ride anything. Bow still has to deal with the gunner problem? I don't know what you mean by the gunner problem. Like low defense? We get Iceborne difficulty and people will still complain? I feel like... I've got a little hopium in me. You know, who they've selected is the guy that created Demo Magnum Aldo. And I remember right after Rise came out, it was like Socks was in the stream or something, and I was like, hey, Socks, can you just get the guy that made the Magnum Aldo demo to make more event quests? And we kind of got that. I mean, that's the guy. So that's cool. Can't really ask for more. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, in G rank, you want that challenge. There's like a little like recovery animation as you draw the dual blades back that you can't dash out of, and it feels bad. We need more Alatreon? I mean, Alatreon's a good fight. I mean, if, you know, they adapted the Alatreon fight from World into Rise, I mean, I could see that being very good. I don't really have any stamina to be doing this, do I? Demo Magnum Aldo? Like, I never deleted the demo off of my Switch because I'm like, in the history of Monster Hunter, specifically Monster Hunter Rise, this may be the most difficult thing that we have. Rise Element sucks unless you bow? That's not true. It's close to ideal, if not ideal, on dual blades and even Insect Glaive. There are definitely setups where it's very good on Sword and Shield. It depends on the monster. It's a small Narga? It is, yeah. You've arrived, welcome. The issue, and the one I can agree with you on, is if you just want to be a critlet, you can just be a critlet, and like the game's not going to stop you. You don't feel as rewarded as you want to be. Rise and Second Video 1. I've got the notes. Did I ever show them on stream? I don't know that I ever did. it's such a mild side grade. It was just depressing. Narga weapons were a weird design choice. Really, specifically the Narga insect wave. Ooh. Oh, I almost dove into that. Who is he going for? You and a buddy broke curfew to film a video and you nearly got caught by the police. Maybe don't commit crimes? I don't know. I'm trying to chase that celebrity TikTok fame. Broke curfew, gone wild. Well, the neat thing is there have been setups across the entirety of Rise that actually don't necessarily rely entirely on weakness exploit. You know, Mind's Eye is a really cool skill. I think we've all seen that video, or many of us have seen that video of, I think it was the Diablo switch axe against the back legs of Magnum Aldo. Just abusing the hit zones back there. Oops, really? And so obviously that turns off weakness exploit, which makes critlet sets a little bit not as good. You could still like, oh hey, what's up? You still might find a build that works even with like crit eye. Rise is a good name. It needs balance tweaks. I mean, in terms of balance, you know, outside of Element not being an undisputed king, they do have a lot of interesting skills. More so than any other game. Certainly more so than World. Holdrum, why? My attack opportunity. How's the streaming going? We've been going for like an hour. We just started. We're trying to get past our next high rank urgent through this Nargacuga. Which this Boldrum is making things a little annoying. Oh my god. Knock it off, please. Please. Yeah, so like even if all we ever get out of Rise is their approach to like the rampage upgrades on weapons, not rampages, but the rampage augments, and then just like the interesting way that they approached many of the armor skills, it'll have been worth it. Do I still have a long way to go in this game? After this quest, we have 2 more star ranks in high rank, and then we're done. So, we'll definitely be done this week. I don't know how early in the week, but we'll definitely be done this week. What's your opinion on exhaust valve switch X and Rise? You praised it early on, but end up not that impressed in the end. So, what it was, Earth Apple, it is good, it is fun, it is nice, but as your damage starts to go up more and more, I was just finding that I was like getting the exhaust flinches on top of the damage flinches non-stop, and that was just like annoying to me. And being able to max out the damage on elemental switch axes in almost all situations ended up just being more damage anyways, and there was like less monster flailing around while vomiting. It's still a good file. I mean, Switch X is maybe the best it's ever been balance-wise in Rise compared to any other game. Like, if you want to use Power File, you can use Power File. If you want Element File, use Element File. The only file that feels kind of weak is Dragon File, but even then, like, if you're going to be non-stop zero-sum boy, it's actually still okay. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Hook. You know, attack boost to me is just like not an interesting skill. Crit boost to me is just like not an interesting skill. You know, tie things to conditions so that your playstyle changes, I think makes a lot more sense. I don't think that'll ever happen. But I do agree with that design. Like, Counter-Strike is neat. You get hit a lot, you're going to have a lot of extra damage, basically, for free. Keep elemental attack up. I would be possibly okay with element being, like, the equivalent of level 1 Gekos. Got that hit. God damn it. Am I a Dragonheart Andy? My preference is to do SOSs with a healing hunting horn and spamming it nonstop. How dare people disrespect Element? I mean, there's no doubt, like, Element's good. Or, sorry, Dragonheart is good. Am I going to be the weird bunny lady in 3U? I'm still trying to decide what weapon I want to do in 3U. Ooh, that's so close. Oh, no. The one attack I know I could evade, I died to. Did we get supplies yet? This quest is so close to being over. Playing guard point, sword, and shield with guard up level 5. Dude, I wish they made the guard point on sword and shield feel more worthwhile and easier to pull off in terms of, like, guard levels. I'm kind of thinking about using Lance. Because, like, Lance is not OP in 3U, so it's like, you're actually going to see some evade Lance. Amatsu, hello. That's embarrassing. At least through part of the game. Yeah, but evade Lance would actually be tight. That would be so cool. Sword Shield is fine in Rise. Like, it's definitely like an effective weapon. I just feel like the constant combo to Reaping Slash feels a little awkward. I wish it was like a little bit more forgiving in how you got to it. It should just be like any combination of hits that go to it to get the stronger version. Is there a evade extender window since the first Monster Hunter? I don't... Monster Hunter 1 and the PlayStation 2 probably had evade on it. It had attack up big, which is equivalent to attack up small now. Attack up big only gave 210 true. There was attack up small that was like 3 attack. Essentially a rounding error for most weapons. Is it worth it to learn Water Strike for Hammer? In my opinion, there's no downside to Water Strike, really. beaten entire fights before using only Water Strike. It's not ideal. If you've got... So, if you have Elemental Sword and Shield and you're doing, like, non-stop drill slashes, I would say the sword part feels fine. But if you're going for, like, a very, like, sharpness conservation style Sword and Shield, you don't want to use any sharpness skills, and you're just going, like, non-stop bashing, then yeah, then the sword feels, like, pointless. Unfortunate thing is, like, Shoryugeki is, like, such a good skill that, like, you always kind of want to scale up your raw a little bit anyways. And that feels a little sad. That feels like it's like a little bit of a disincentive to go element. Razor Sharp would be a great skill. Earplugs I could see being helpful. For you has no Narga, yeah. I really need some new weapons here. We got water. Fire. I don't think we could upgrade our fire for a while. Yeah, wind resistance is actually, like, periodically useful in lots of games. Even in 3rd gen, like, there would be fights where I necessarily, like, if I could get wind resistance for free, like, I would want it. Oh, you don't like the speedrun tactic of using Shoryugeki with bombs? I love using Shoryugeki with bombs. That's the best. That's crazy fun. Stop clowning on me, Boldro. 9. You hate this quest because of Boldrome? He's not leaving me alone. I mean, granted, I'm sure this Narga takes, like, nearly 0 water damage. And Narga's not that bad. He tag teamed me with a Boldrome and then I died. So I did cart once in the quest. You almost want to go out of your way just to kill the Boldrome. Like, it wouldn't take that long. Maybe like a couple minutes. So we could upgrade our Ice Dual Blades if we finish Legambi. I think that's all we need. We might need Jade Baroth as well. Actually, I don't know if the Ignactor Dual Blades are going to keep up. I guess they probably would. I'll pull up the list. No, not that one. Not to confirm. Salamander. Yeah, Salamander, we got to fight Ignactor again, and I think we can only fight him in the final star level. You wish Ignactor had a bow? It would be so good. Like a bendy version of his, like, back spine. Bowser, hello. Just bring back oils for sword and shield. If the oil was like a permanent change to the weapon and it was balanced, maybe. If it lasted like the entire quest like a demon drug did. But I hate having to reapply oils. I wonder if there's like an event Ignactor that I could hunt. Jesus Christ. Just one, please. I guess I could do the double, but that's like terrifying. Now, why does this say jump? What does that give me? Oh, that's 3 Ignactors in a row? Oh. 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 Might be worth it, actually. We've got a lot of fire things that we need to fight. Lance them? We're doing dual blades only. I mean, I'm assuming because it's a single monster fight, I'll be able to get carves. I think we're gonna do it. I mean, I need... All right, let's just take a look. I need 4 fin pluses, 4 carapace, and 2 hides. So we want to find out the most reliable way to get those fins. You have a feeling it'll be potions? It's just single monster, though. If we can carve the fins, I'm definitely going to do it. If we cannot carve the fins, I'm going to be on the fence. So items obtainable. You cannot carve the fins. You can get a fin from the tail, though. Ristretto is a hunter, but his challenges are painful to watch? That's not nice. He usually does, like, completionist stuff, right? Like, I'm going to make all the weapons in the game. I mean, I could see that being a little rough. All right, so we're definitely going to want to capture at least one of them. And we're going to definitely go for all the tails first, because it's the fins that we're going to need the most. So cut the tail, capture one, try to break at least one fin. You don't mean it in a mean way? It sounded like you said it in a mean way. I mean, it's important, I think, to try and have something going on in your stream other than, it's me hunting with the boys. And he doesn't do that sort of stream, so I respect it.
Hi.
Didn't sound mean to me. Honey's looking okay, actually. Probably gonna want to... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna want to bring combines.
Hi.
For, like, everything. Restored refuses to use flashes on Azurlos. I mean, I mean, look, everyone's entitled to play the game however they want. I don't know about that. Yeah, that. What else do I need? Probably want to max out our cool drinks. Don't need hot drinks, don't need cleansers. The quest is going to go so long that...
Hi.
I'm actually a little concerned about the meat that we have. But, you know, after 2 well-done steaks, we should also have, like, a box full of rations, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal. Might actually go for defender on this one, because I think our fire resistance is probably like really, really low. Everything that we're using is weak to fire, isn't it? Minus 18. It's actually not as bad as it used to be. We'll check the potion cellar. Hey, just don't get hit, right? Okay. Darum! Thank you for your Prime Gaping sub. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the challenge. We need 8 Oroctor scale pluses as well, on top of everything else. Oh, okay. Oh, we don't need antidotes. God, I hope this isn't a quest. I know it's got 3 monsters, but I really hope it's not like one of those quests where it's like all mega potions. Like, oops.
Hi.
And tranquilizers. I don't think we can get more than 1 capture reward anyways, so actually maybe I won't even worry about it. Because it's a 4-star quest, I wonder if it's scaled down a little bit. Like, obviously it's a multi-monster quest, but I wonder if it's scaled in any significant way. Sure, it's something you're overlooking, but you're playing World, you can't join your friend's expedition. It says he posted, but it's not showing up. Is your friend set to invisible? Are you in your friend's lobby? Do you have to SOS to join the expedition? Well, there you go. Instantly resolved. Actually, let's do like nuts. All right, not gonna get any more ready than this. You're loving these emotes? Thank you. We were just talking about the artist that made those emotes for me, Deep Vero. She actually ended up streaming at some point, and she made Twitch partner, so I'm very happy for her. Feels so dumb. Where's my speed gather? Oh, I have it? That's with speed gather? I know this is a really weird place to go, but need those fins? Definitely one of the best designed 3rd gen monsters ever. Wow. No, 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 no. Oh, look at that damage. Wait, he's still up? Where is he? Oh, no. Alright, we're just... No, I shouldn't have abandoned. Ah, oh, damn it. I should have tripled just to keep the Oroctor scales. You not be able to finish watching this fight? No, you did actually. You did stick around to see the finish of the fight. Are these like somewhat scaled Ignactors or something? Why are they doing so much damage? I've got good defense. Oh, I know their event. It can't be that strong, though. They're full health? You're just bad. Well, maybe I should make max potions.
Hi.
I mean, the weapons I have are fine. You got this? I mean, now things are interesting. That's the fun part. All right, God Bug. That's nutrients. Okay, and this will give us mega nutrients. One. I'll just take the nutrient. I'll just take the mega nutrients. I mean, we don't know for sure they've got full HP, do we? I mean, I guess they could. It's just going to be so... It's going to be so valuable if we can actually get the kill. Well, he said he did the quest when he was new. Maybe he was just bad back then. Well, hey, what are we always crying about? Game easy. Make game harder, Ryozo. You know? So crazy. Xora, thank you. A nice little raid of you. NA aim? Just trying to keep eyes on my Aroctor. Raiders, we are doing a challenge of beating all of the monsters across the entirety of the released retail Monster Hunter games through second and current gen. We are currently doing a triple Ignactor event quest to try and get early access to a Dual Blades upgrade. But otherwise, take some... So, like, that didn't hit that hard. It's just when he actually gets me with his fire that I almost die. If he could just always do like the pop up and shoot laser beam move, I would really appreciate that. He's a tricky fight. He really is. Black Nactor is cool. Yeah, I like how fire interacts on Black Nactor. Elements in general on both of them are interesting. Oh shoot! I thought I had the dive or the dash. Oh, that wasn't that bad. That could have been a lot worse. If you go, rest for now. See ya. Hey, I know how it is, man. End of his stream. I'm tired, but I appreciate the raid nonetheless. Thank you. Oh, God. Sucking down all my healing already. That's cool. Which Freedom game this is? This is Monster Hunter Freedom 3. He's really being a dick, just like... Stand still, please. He is not making it easy for us to fight him. I have a history of being filtered by Ignactor. Oh my god. Filter you, dude, man. Guess we'll sharpen. No reason not to. We're going to have 24 whetstones. As long as I could carve and cut and carve a tail, that will be progress. It is disturbing how much damage that took before he flinched. That is terrifying. Did you see that? I mean, you know, these water dual blades, these are the final upgrade. Ignactor will most likely be in Rise. What makes you say that? What do I need for the final upgrade? No, these are the final upgrades for these dual blades. For Ignactor, I need 4 fin pluses, and that's going to be the hardest thing to get. Listers. I just think it would be funny if Zamtrios and Ignactor were not in Sunbreak. And it was just like a long-running taunt from the developers. Well, there goes the tail. Immediate noob card. Hey, we got our fin plus. Okay, so that's like the start. This is super lame. What are my resistance to that? Minus 28 fire resistance. Thank you, Banabra. Or Bunahabra. Whatever your real name is. I think Nefudis might be right. They might be full health. I mean, this guy feels fairly tanky. If we're really, 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 really lucky, we can get a kill and have the kill count and be able to get real cards. It's been 10 minutes already. That's really bad. In the context of a multi-monster quest, I mean, you've got like 15 minutes, essentially, per monster. Backbreak might be a Finn. It's got very good odds to be a Finn. But like the game's kind of weird with like multi-monster simultaneous breaks. Like I don't think you get independent rewards for each break. I think just one is enough. Oh! Damn. That's really bad. Well, we can capture one of them. We can actually capture multiples of them if we really, really, really need to. We also have to account for the time that it takes for the monsters to despawn and then respawn. It's a jump quest, yeah, so it's scaled pretty high. I don't even care about the armor. I just need... I want the weapon upgrade. Oh my god, I only have 3 cool drinks? That's not good. Well, it's only... Capture all 3? That's going to be wasted rewards, though. Because I don't think you can get multiple capture rewards from the same monster. There's another nice jump quest. Oh, I know there's a jump quest that has a Rathalos and a Agnactor in it, but... Maybe he's sleeping. No. No such luck. Very good, man. Man, Mega Nutrients are kind of lame, huh? Do the Metal Gear Solid quest? I forget. I think that set is good for, like, bow and greatsword. It's got focus, right? The snake set. So is the proper reward for this quest a switch axe, Nefudis? If he just didn't do those dives. You have to do the quest multiple times, though. So here he's limping. I want to find out if I get real rewards or not. What do you think this monster tastes like? Well, he's got a fin, so he probably tastes like an amphibian. I don't know. I mean, probably whatever an iguana tastes like. Oh, that's so much damage. Oh my god. Oh, it was a gamble. How do you cook the meat of something living in lava? What temperature would it take? Maybe like the internal meat isn't as resistant. Well, kind of sort of on time. Not really. But it's a start. Alright, we do get real carves. So that's pretty okay. Woo! Okay. Let's get our... Oh, the Erector scales are probably going to be one of the hardest things to get. It really doesn't take a lot of scales or hides. It's the fins and... I mean, obviously the Erector scales aren't a big deal. I could just go in and triple cart. It's not an issue. We may as well get as many of them as we can. I'm assuming he spawns here. Want to check 10 for Erectors? I'm okay. I hate this. Oh, unless he... No. I look nice today? Thank you. I feel like... Well, I don't feel like garbage, but I was in a bad way yesterday, man. I was not feeling good. I had a cold or something. I feel better today. Gonna take a hit here, probably. Having bomb cats is good for this fight. I mean, they help, for sure. No, I don't like missing. Can you use ice to cool him down? Oh, that would be annoying. Could you imagine? Monsters had like adaptive regenerating armor. What even was that? Stamina management is so rough. Oof. That's the attack he killed me with last time, by the way. Let's just do the pop-up. It's like they waste so much time. Like, I hate to cry. Like, I hate to be such like a baby streamer. Because I know I'm being a baby streamer. God damn it. Ah! Am I going to use Elemental Light Bogan in this game? No, we're using Dual Blades, Katniss. Is there no energy drink dash juice for me to get infinite stamina? There absolutely is. I just don't have it, so. Getting kind of framey? We are dropping some frames, but we're okay. You know what else is okay? The Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro controller. I may be sweating it, but you know what isn't failing me? My controller. Oh, we can get rid of the Dragonfall berries. You're cute? Thanks, hon. I got something going for me. I got a good controller. And, I don't know. A good something. What I don't have is a good internet connection and a good time against this monster. Time is not great. I've got maybe 8 minutes to kill him. We got some bombs. I could see a future where the bombs help. You redeemed an ad? That's interesting that you would redeem that during a quest. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, there's some great mixed sets in GU. GU has a lot of fun armor skills. Like, if you don't care about going, like, min-max Mega Butt Boy builds, you can get some really interesting stuff there. I'm really thinking here. I'm looking into the future. I feel like we're more in danger of a timeout. Than we are triple carding. I really don't feel like I'm going to triple card. Oh, because it did remind me, Dwarven Man. Oh, just completely whiffed the face. He's probably going... He's going to go to 8 or 5. 5, you want to run towards 5 first in case he is eating. If he's running to 8, it's not a big deal. And again, him eating this Rhinopolis gives us another chance to get the tail. That's still in. How much damage until he flinches? This Benabra has shot me 3 times. No less than 3 times. Broke whatever semblance of a safety rock was there. That tail is so close. What unique feature of the Thrustmaster am I using for this NA Champ gameplay? I'm using the excellent clicky D-pad combined with the analog to expertly manage my camera control. So if I can get this gourmet fish off. All right, thank you, cats. No! Ah! Oh, man. Unfortunate. What a good way to go. This is a good challenge. I honestly like it. I'm into it. Thrustmaster specifically wants me to be doing challenging content. Are you entertained?
Hi.
Each has 4,600 HP. So, York, looking at a normal high-rank Agnactor, how much HP does a normal high-rank Agnactor have?
Hi.
Now they go triple card? Oh, I was wrong. I was very wrong. I feel like Defender never procced. I actually have it swapped, Jay. I put my thumbstick up here. Are these low-rank dual blades? These are technically high-rank dual blades. It's the high-rank Royal Ludroth dual blades, but I guess this is like a hard quest. So, kind of is what it is. We might make... I'm thinking about it. We might make something for like Mega Dash Juice. Can you give your felines poison weapons to speed up the fight? I don't think they would ever poison the monster. They're bomb-only cats. I mean, occasionally they hit things anyways, even as bomb-only, but it's not very often. It's not going to be enough to actually poison them, I don't think. We might be able to get, I wonder if we could ever get water attack. No, we'd only get 7. I could get attack up medium. If I thought it would really help. I don't think it would really help. I mean, it would be nice. It's not going to save us, though. I think I needed a Rathalos wing or something like that. I mean, there's no... I mean, here's the weapon. Like, cannot be upgraded. It's at max upgrade. We need one more Wrath Talon. Is there any quest that only has one Agnactor? I think so. I would hope so. In high rank? Which game has the best, has done helpers best, in my opinion? The 3 Ultimate probably has, like, one of the most interesting setups. Generations Ultimate has, like, the most min-max ability. It's just what you value more. You put in jewels to extend the sharpness. Oh, no, no, no. No. I don't. I certainly can't deco it up to get razor sharp or sharpness +1. I could have made a razor sharp set. But blue sharpness isn't as important to elemental dual blades anyways. I mean they help, but it's not a big deal. Ooh, there's 10 raw meat. Different giant siege monster fight. If you don't count Gogmazios, and I don't blame you if you don't, probably Jen. Did we get the life on that one single one? I need to listen to something here. Favorite Agnactor in that jump quest? The third one, because he didn't cart me at all. Yeah, I'm gonna kick that 6-year-old's ass. Okay. Was that in-game? No. No, that noise? No. Maybe when he's exhausted. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Let's take some might seeds.
Gotta settle for the incest today.
Alright, so that's gonna help a little bit. That's gonna help a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I gotta put. Do I have to put these in?
All of you nerds in chat are the ones that are always like picking the options. Like, oh, I just want to tickle their buttholes and call them my best.
Oh, that's
friend.
not full. Hold up.
It's not always the best way to get ahead with it. Squeezing the cuttlefish anus on their face, like, oh, I got the juiciest one. The cuttlefish anus on their face, like, oh, I got the juiciest one.
Potion, mega potion, honey, head, night seed, trap tools, trunk arms, nuts, fillet fish, well done steak. Oops.
Squeezing the cuttlefish anus on their
I'm
face,
trying to
like,
think
oh,
of what
I
else I
got
could
the
bring.
juiciest one.
Do I still have redeems without my headphones on? Of course I hear them. Why wouldn't I hear them? Maybe like Mega Demon Drug? Agnactor in some high rank quests has around 3,400 HP. Oh my god. So wait, am I fighting 3 Super Agnactors in a row? That is so annoying. Are you kidding me? No way. That's insane. That's very upsetting. I mean, they're not like super, like, I wouldn't call them like super Agnactors in the sense that, like, there's been other super monsters before. But that number of them is pretty extreme. It will be cool when I do it. This is the run. Why am I hunting them again? Because I want to make the dual blades. Because I want to make everything else easier. Because I want to spend an hour slamming my balls in a door. So then I can make some other fights marginally easier. Call Nexella, ask him for help. Nexella's like Omega rusted, okay? Don't even start on that. You don't know that? I mean, if he came in with his maxed gear, maybe he could help. I mean, obviously, like, 2 players together is better than 1. Oops, that was a mistake. I dare disrespect KO Han. He disrespects me all the time. What the hell was that? Oh, was that him getting lit up? Yes. It was a good start. Unfortunate middle. All right, decent combo there. Even with an evasion, I couldn't get out of the way. Does that probably need to heal? Definitely need to heal. That a Rocktor spit on me and took away all of my red health. It's hard to tell when he's angry. I know there's a moment, if he's not enraged, you can hit him with a Sonic. And actually pop him out of the ground. But it's so hard to tell. And he goes for the attack? Hell yeah, I'm going to go for the attack. It was a good opening. I should still be healing. I just haven't. I mean, obviously he roars when enraged. Okay, he's moving now like he's not enraged. Thank you. I don't think this quest is worth doing. But what if we do it? What then? This is where I get hit. Ah! the like intricate movement you need to do in order to juke him like rushing at you is unreal. Okay, I understand I need to sharpen. You can make the event switch X from this quest. Honestly, if I got like God tier luck and I got all the tickets I needed, I would probably use it. Is it a normal raw switch X or is it like, is it an element switch X? I feel like I'm kind of kicking his ass. That one, how brain safe is buzz. I think that's okay. I think that's fine. How'd you name yourself American if this game is Japanese only? I like the insistence that America is so America that we have renamed the English language to American. That's it's an interesting take. I'm about to take the dashes. Ooh, I feel so powerful now. As I effortlessly dash into the tail. Let's just be safe. I think you got to get him right as he dives. If there is a trick, I think that's it. Thought it was during his laser beam? I definitely I think I popped him out of the ground. Ooh. At one point. Just after he dove. Alright, we're going to take a huge risk here. Imagine if I was actually able to attack him during this. Like how good that would have been. I actually don't know if we're going to be able to get the tail on this one. Not that I'm crying about it. I'm assuming he's in capturable range. No, he's gonna go eat. Demon Dance spam? I mean, look, I'll be the first one to say Dual Blades is not just Demon Dance all day long, right? With Demon Dance spam, but it is good elemental damage. Damn, that's pretty good when you've hit him so much that you've gone through like an entire whetstone. We're at that point where healing's looking kind of important. Did he just like run away? I mean, not necessarily not to Demon Dance if you have the chance. I think the normal triangle combo does deal more raw damage, and so I was trying to cut the tail there, so I didn't Demon Dance. That's enough. Hold still, please. What is this? What is this? So we're under 15 minutes, which means we're ahead of schedule. Even still, even in spite of all that, even though I could capture him easy now, we're gonna go for the tail cut because there's no guarantee we're gonna finish the quest. So I really want to save the final capture for the final Ignactor. That's at least makes sense to me. Fume, hello. They'll ask you if you're fine, and they'll never know, so you just say you're fine, but you're not really fine. What if the dragon duels would be better for this? Probably not. Only because, like, well, we've got like the little bug duels, right? I mean, these are like kind of maxed out water dual blades. The important thing is we killed him, and then we've got like extra time. Like we're ahead of the clock. What are my skills on the set? Attack up small, marathon runner, speed sharpen. I could, with some small effort, get attack up medium. I'm not going to take a risk here. That hit zone, that hitbox there is kind of messed up. You see that? That is exceedingly wide for no reason. I'm just gonna go for the chest here, I think. Because unless I'm mistaken, you cannot get multiples of the back rake. And I've already broken the back once, and I'm pretty sure it's not a good hit zone. He doesn't like me? Well, I don't blame him for wanting to survive. That's kind of dangerous. You like the cutscene where Bracky beats up Ignactor? I think Ignactor gets bullied. I'm so close to getting it. I'm not good. Don't do that. No, this is the second one. No, we definitely made time fighting the first one. Nice. %100 gonna need to go back to base camp for supplies after this one, just to get more cool drinks. Wish he would go into some lava. Probably take a Mega Dash Juice now? I'm assuming he's going over this way. It's always the right choice. I actually found out a new combo. I didn't even know you could do that combo. In Demonized mode, you can press circle to triangle to get out of the circle spin early. How am I still learning things about this game? It's crazy. No, this is not the first one. This is the second one. I don't know if the Rhinopolis hurt me there or helped me. Cancel circle in the Demon Dance too? Very interesting. Feels maybe less useful. You gotta knock it off, dude. Please. Please. Is there still a player base on console Monster Hunter World? Absolutely. It's not as huge as it was at launch, but you should never have a problem finding people to play with. There's still people out there, like, you know, improving at the game to attempt, like, harder challenges, like Elatrion and Fatalis, that maybe didn't do it, like, right after they were released. Is this the time? Is he gonna... Yeah, there we go. All right. Timing on that Sonic Bomb wasn't perfect. Because he was leaving. Didn't go off. There's also new people starting as well. True. Game goes on sale periodically, so new people pick it up. Whenever people buy a PlayStation 5, that's a person that gets access to, you know, the PlayStation Plus collection or whatever they call it. There's our tail. Again, hoping very badly for another fin here. All we care about now is the kill, I guess. Oh, geez. Looks like we're going to be hitting the fin anyways. How many cards? 0? 25 minutes left? Just what I wanted! The Fire Cell Stone! Hooray! Okay. I am changing my mind. We are going to capture the second one. I think. Oh, one monster left. What, a comeback from a triple cart? I mean, I had to get re-used to him. You know, who knows how long it's been since I fought him. And with minus 18 or 28 fire defense at times, you know, you give it a little chance to warm up, okay? You know? Texas was actually just available as a name. Overflowing confidence? I mean, as badly as I could possibly mess up. I mean, I've screwed up worse, but it's not looking likely. I mean, because I could just go in full greed with my traps and stuff. Yeah, we got it. We got to get the cool drinks. There's no way. There's no way our cool drinks are gonna last the rest of this quest. That's just not gonna happen. Miguel, I think we had to rename, but I think Texas showed up. Oh, we got bombs? Oh my god. So we could even in somewhat of an extreme scenario, we could sleep bomb him when he goes to sleep. It's pretty good. Power of Bedge compels me. I could take an herb. I don't need to Bedge. I'm fine. What do you guys think about the controller overlay? Is it interesting seeing, like, me tweaking out pushing the button rolls and stuff like that? I can imagine that could be interesting to see. The worst part is we may actually end up having to do this quest twice. You love it? You just didn't mention it? Just curious. I'm sure there's some people that are like, oh, I see stuff on my screen that's not gameplay. Get out of the way, streamer. It's not thrust cam. We're working on it, okay? It feels like I'm throwing a fit. Cat tantrum. Did I just throw that sonic bomb? I think I did. Oops. Oops. I mean, the emotes are going to cover it sometimes, I guess. Being down in that corner. Just draws your eye to it. Perfect. Literally perfect. Thank you so much. All right, too late. I was too late. Oh, he's still moving. God damn it. Okay, again, we're going to go into the chest. Works for me. I don't think his shinies can ever be fins, right? Maybe we'll try and get it anyways, though. That isn't the chest? Well, I got what I was able to get. His size was a little off. I mean, I said we're going to go for the chest. That doesn't mean we're actually going to get it, right? Aim for the moon. Alright, both of my cats are dead. Literally watched my life flash before my eyes again. But hey, we got the gourmet fish out, so... Texas is back. Welcome back, Texas. Once we finish this quest, I'm gonna go look at those beans and see if they're simmering. I told Jen to turn them on, but I need to make sure she didn't forget. If you're asking yourself right now, is Shepard distracted by beans? I got some beans on the brain. No, I wanted to go to the side, not forward. Oh, so lucky. Oh my god, so lucky. That could have been really, really bad. Whew. Oh, literally never punished. I'm assuming there's like some degree of quest reward for the fins as well. Like they can't just be like a back break only. No, this is the third one. No, this is it, man. This is it. No, we've got 17 minutes for a guy I've already been going full blast on. Is he already enraged? That's annoying. The worst part is that tail's got like 3 breaks. You gotta get like what? First you gotta take the magma off and then you break it and then you cut it. Get another fire cell still from the tail carve. We're pretty lucky that we even got anything that first time. My micro dual blade just can't reach. Ugh. That was a little nerve-wracking. No evasion, by the way. Evasion plus 0, by the way. I'm doing this for Nefudis, guys. I'm trying to become Nefudis' champion. I want him to say my NHL. Oh, you think I broke the back on the way? Really? Is there like a spot on that back leg there that counts? Nice! Nailed it! Well, back is broken now, so. But again, I don't think, unless I'm crazy, I just don't think it matters. Right? Like, you can only get one break per unique monster per quest. Which I always thought was super lame. Well, this went almost as perfect as we could get. The only thing that would be more perfect is if on that first one we cut the tail. No fire cell stone. God damn it. I mean, that's what you should get, right? You should get a tail. You shouldn't be getting fins. Get 2 things from breaks if they turned out to be different drops? Really? Just no laser. Yeah. I'm tired. Yo, it is so happening. Oh my god. Second try is not bad. That is not bad. Outstanding. Oh, I'm so happy. People were doubting so hard, too. Like, ooh, streamer. Is it even worth it? Hell yeah, it's worth it. 10 minutes left is a little spooky, though. Not gonna lie, 10 minutes left is not... has not filled me with, like, a lot of joy. A lot of things had to go correct. And we still need somehow, some way to get 3 more fins from the rewards. So we need 1 from the capture. We need 1 from the back break. And then we need 1 from just like quest rewards, I guess? It's not impossible. That's also assuming that we have enough other like normal cards anyways. That's a shame. We got a foot break mid flinch. Oh god. I ran right into his teabag. No. Classic Shepard. Classic Shepard. Just keeping it interesting. Here we go. We got 10 minutes. We got like so much time. We're gonna go this way. Throwing for content as usual. Why does everyone always say I throw for content? It keeps it interesting. But man, you know what this means though? This means really, like, you don't, like, even if you double carded, like, you just might run out of time. So I don't know what I'd get, feline foodie or something. I'm very happy it kept my stamina and my health. All the way to 10. It's a run. He's leave. He just left. He's still limping. He didn't heal up that much. Just a tiny bit. Just a micro amount. I'm not capping it because you can only get capture rewards once. And I want to maximize my rewards. That's my 3066. Wait. Do you mean you guys didn't want to see me spawn the smallest Ignactors possible with the least amount of health and an overlay tracker for all of his damage hit zones and maxed out gear and reset for the next 2 to 3 hours? Is that not the content you wanted to see? You wanted to see like an actual appropriate hunt done normally with actual skills? I don't understand. I did. King's like, I did. Me please. Streamer 1. Who am I talking? I'm talking to no one. No one in particular. We got an acorn. Beefing? Now that I say that's an option, it would have made it a lot easier. Imagine knowing the exact health value of each of his arms. That's 1. That's 2. Maybe one of my cats got one. No! If I'm only like 1 fin away plus some Maracas scales, I'm gonna lose. No, I don't have access to the Ignactor quest yet. I don't have access to it. It's not there. No, I'm gonna use the overlay. Yeah. 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 Oh. check the switch axe. You need 5 of them? Yo, what the hell? That's not... It looks really good, though. That looks really good. Look at that skull. And 4 wyvern stones. I mean, okay, so
Grub Snake just resubscribed for 12 months.
at this point, you have to finish making the axe. We're not making the axe. Grub Snake, thank you. No, we're not going to do that quest 5 times in a row. I only need 1 fin. No, I tripled once, Fog. We could get it. Okay. All right, hold on. There might be another quest that's easier.
Hi.
And by easier, I mean just faster. Like, there's this one quest that's Ignactor and Galacnactor at the same time in an arena. I feel like that one was pretty quick. Check the beans? I'm gonna go look at the beans real quick. I'm gonna check the bean status. I think we're gonna do it. Cause like they kind of hurt each other. I'll be right back. The second I came down there, the beans had just started to boil over. And it's just like... And I'm like, what are you doing? She blamed it on the fact that there was a big bag of beans in the way of her vision, so she couldn't see it. All right, we're going to go... Yeah, okay. I mean, the pot had a lid on it, right? So, you know, when you got like a lid on, like just a little bit of water can get out, not like a ton. Kind of beans? Navy beans? I've got many, 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 many pounds of them. And they're pretty good. I mean, you know, as long as you take the time to soak them because they're dried. It works out pretty good. So, I'm definitely going to go for a capture again. Do you have furniture made of bean bags too? No, it's just I left the bag out and it is a large bag and she cannot see over it. I will accept partial responsibility. I fell prey to a bean pyramid scheme. Has been trying to eat them all for the last 2 years. That is one of the single funniest things I have ever read in my chat. That is actually amazing. It explains so much. That's hilarious. It's so funny though. I just imagine Jen gets home. What are we eating for dinner? Beans again. Never stop eating the beans. We're not gonna lose any of that money. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this one. We're definitely gonna do this one, assuming it lets me. I think it will. Can I watch this? No, I'm not clicking anything during a sponsored stream. Did you not see the Discord? Like somebody in a sponsored stream did a no-no, and they got in trouble. That's all I'll say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Isn't that what I tell her? No. Well, yes, but no. This is annoying that you can't use iron ore to make the bomb material.
Hi.
And media share during a sponsored stream is not good. But speaking of today's sponsor, Thrustmaster, with the eSwap X Pro controller, and a champion just used it to clear a very difficult triple Agnactor jump quest. Would not have been possible. Many such features such as, oh, I don't want my analog here anymore. Or what if you said, I don't want my D-pad on this side? You know, you can do some rather forbidden technology. Pop that out. Give yourself a novel setup, such as dual analogs on the left. Why not? It's got 4 programmable back buttons, adjustable triggers in the back here. I have them at the 50% setting, but if you want it deep, you can go deep all the way. Not only that, the Thrust Mapper X program allows for customizable sensitivity settings on these triggers with, check it out, not 1, 2 profiles. What do you want? Can you do all D-pads? It does not support all D-pads. Honestly, genuinely, one of the best D-pads I've ever used. When they sent me this control, I'm like, oh, Thrustmaster. They just make high-quality racing controllers and flight sim sticks. What do they know? Sat down, first try, beat Spelunky with this D-pad. It's that good. So, really nice controller. Very nice of them to help support the stream. Works anywhere an Xbox controller works. Does have a wired-only controller. But it is thick, it is braided, and it is reliable. So, I like it. I use it. How much did your Matsuno Rise Lightbowgun story 80% works? So, it doesn't work on the Switch. It only works anywhere a Xbox controller works. You use analog for Spelunky? Dude, the D-pad was so nice. I mean, they got good analogs as well. Best part. You don't like the analog? You know, maybe you've been playing on your Thrustmaster for like, you know, 1,000 hours. And you're like, oh man, my Thrustmaster's all worn out and loose because I've been playing for thousands of hours. $30 gets you 2 new analogs and a new D-pad. You just pop it right on out. Put it right back in. That's it. Never worry about the drift again. Not only, again, is it customizable, just get new ones. It's a big deal. I've tried to use an adapter. I just haven't gotten it to work, Fog. Where am I in high rank? I'll show you. Not the beginning, not the end, the middle. We are working on upgrading our Agnactor dual blades early. I can't give you a good reason for why. But yeah, good controller. I use it all the time whenever I'm on PC or whenever I'm on Xbox. I do use it. Consato, thank you. Definitely check them out. Click that link. Favorite it. Holidays coming up soon. Got any gamers in the family? Be a very nice gift for somebody. Or just a gift for yourself. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Let's see here. I think we're good. So I think we have to kill, oddly enough, we got to kill the Galacnactor first. Because we're going to want the fire one shooting laser beams at him. Is there any plans to release a wireless version? Not that I know of. I haven't like sat down with like the Thrustmaster team and discussed like their long-term strategy. I think their thought process is they could put, you know, a Bluetooth module in it. But it would probably increase the price. It would increase the size in all likelihood. And the focus is more on like, you know, the controller and the performance and keeping the price somewhat affordable than just putting wireless in it. And again, it's a professional level controller. Like if you're going hard on your video games or you play video games for a living, that's kind of what I look at it for. Oh God. Okay, so we can handle this. Just need a dash fuse. So the reason you paintball them is because when they dig, if they're going to pop out and shoot laser beams, it helps you spot them. Jesus. Stop it. Stop. Or just wear headphones. Or I can look at my mini-map because I paintball. This quest actually, it would be very nice to have sound for. Texas and Miguel probably just got deleted, didn't they? So Galacnactor is like the opposite of Ignactor in a lot of ways. His armor gets hardened when he goes underground. This is scary. Alright, just gonna find a time to use this Mega Potion. You like the way his beam looks? These guys have got to have reduced life. Cross the streams for a second. That was really cool. I guess the other approach could be just kill the Ignactor immediately, so I only have to deal with one monster at a time. No, please don't roar. No. That's got to be the last one. That was like 6 dives? Oh! Black Nectar is a slightly different shaped beak. It looks more like an arrowhead. I can't say I've ever noticed that, though. Oh my god, did you see that evasion through the side? That was amazing. Blind evasion. Blind death evasion, actually, because I don't even have my headphones on. This is very annoying. This is terrible. Oh, come on. Oh, he turned at the last moment. Oh. Oh, is my health going to be low? Oh, we're so dead. Well, no, that's not true. Have confidence. If we double cart, I might abandon. I would consider abandoning. They've probably taken a good amount of damage just from each other, though. Like, honestly, like, they've been beaming the hell out of each other. Mega dash juice, Superman diving, like, forever. There's really no point in attacking him now, is there? This is terrifying. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to keep going in, man. I'm not giving up. How long was that before they got exhausted? At the 9-minute mark? That was a weird hitbox. I might just be dead. Oh, he switched directions. Oh, this might be it. I know it's sad. I know it's sad. I know it's sad. I know it's sad. I know. I know. I understand. Perfect sync. I knew he was on the other side. You don't think it's sad? Well, thank you. I'm still out here fighting. Ah! No! That was sad. Are Texas and Miguel still using low rank gear? Oh, it's very possible that they are. I am doing a shameful, vile, disgusting tactic of quitting out of the game. Three Ignactors, here we go. I want to say something dumb, like I think this will be faster. I think it'll be faster. I'm not gunning. No way. No way. I guess we could just go after the triple Ignactor again. Just feel like it's going to take so long. Right? Isn't that going to take a while? I feel like it's going to take a while. Kill one Ignactor, pray for the... So, do tail runs on an Ignactor? By the time I cut the tail, like, it's already ready to die. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we're already halfway there. It means I get 4 chances per reset. I just like, it's like, I just don't want to do tail runs for it. We can do this other quest. I'm having confidence in myself. I'll even put on my headphones. I guess we don't need Psycho Serums though. This is how you know I'm serious.
Hi.
So when she's saying hi, is she saying like hello, or is she saying like the Japanese equivalent for yes? 1 minute ad break? Fine, we can do that. While I get this stuff set up. It's hi, which is yes, right? Maybe it could also bring like flash bombs. I don't know if that's gonna help like at all. Yes, as in what do you want? Maybe it's high? Smoke bombs coming out. We're going to give it a shot. I guess we could put Agnactor gear on our cats, right? We owe them at least that much. Dupe them? Oh, hell yeah. I mean, not that Zenogre, low rank Zenogre stuff is like that bad, but this will definitely be better. Maybe they'll stick around a little bit longer. Okay, that's like triple the defense. So, I guess that was significant. May as well give them both Ludroth weapons, right? On the off chance that they actually hit anything. Oh, they're gonna be flourishing, all right. Actually, I give them water. Maybe that's not the right choice. Well, I guess it's the right choice if we try to kill the Agnactor first. Really, really looking forward to that bean soup, guys. Mmm. I got a motivation. Gotta go defender. Well, that was nothing. That was pointless. Where's Poogie? Where is Poogie? He's gotta be around somewhere. We're gonna make some life powders. I'm denser than cocoa butter to understand the call to procreate. What? How dare you? All right, we've got like 1 second to get in and drop this. You watched the podcast? You liked it? I thought it was okay. I would go on again. Oh. Well, we got our first enrage in. Nope. Oh. It was good while it lasted. I think I have just the right amount of time here. Whew. I don't wait to flash when he's actually molten. That was a weird thing to get hit by. Just his tail flapping a little. Wyvern riding would definitely make this easier. Oh, he tricked me. Oh, I got tricked. Unfortunate. Nothing I could do there. Stamina management has been very rough for the last few moments. Galacticors makes noises sometimes that sounds like somebody's like rattling a bunch of dishes in a bag. It's just been Superman diving for like the last, I feel like 5 minutes. I'm dead. I can't see anything. Do I think I'll play Darkest Dungeon 2? I never finished Darkest Dungeon 1. Maybe swap my analogs? Switch them around. I could do that. I mean, I might play. There's so many other games I want to play right now. I'm trying to do this thing now. Like, if I like a game, I try not to bounce off it until I feel like I've really taken everything out of it that I want. Like, I'm playing Rune Factory 4, which is a fun game. The Dark Souls Arena quests don't hurt me with your words like that, please. Thank you. Texas and Miguel are like, they look so hurt. Probably getting very close to exhausted soon. Mr. Smiley Cole. Thank you. ZMTL, thank you. Well, all right, this is the time. This is the time. God. Don't get through his body. It's so scary. This Glacnactor is like the bane of my existence. Leave me alone! I'm gonna hit. Oh, I'm just dead. Oh. If I could just survive 8 minutes, I could do this. They both die like instantly, the cats. I'm out of it. That tail is so close to breaking. Oh, he turned. No, he turned so close. Oh, shoot! He went out of exhaust! Oh, God! No, don't say... Faster than the triple, by the way. Fastest to triple, by the way. I don't think there's an easier quest with him in it. Well, hold on. I don't want to say that. What are the actual what are the fights I gotta do here? Are you kidding me? 2 Nibble Snarf, Sandberryeth, Green Narga, Baleful Giganox, Rathalos, Steel Uragon. Isn't Steel Uragon still weak to water? I think it is. Just retire and play dating sims. If only. I'm looking for Steel Uragon's hit zones. Yeah, it's pretty good. Water-wise, I will just do Steel Uragon. Why do I want to upgrade the Ignactor Dual Blade so much? Just so I could have, like, an alternative elemental dual blade. Should have gone for the Rathalos dual blades? That is correct. Yep, you are correct. Rathalos dual blades make a lot more sense. Do we have to do normal high rank Oregon first? Yeah, we gotta do normal Oregon to unlock Steel Oregon. Can you fight the tiny Thunder Pecco? Right now? No. I'm gonna fight this guy. I gotta fight Oregon. Do I have deodorants? I do. I got 2. Can you buy them? It's weird. I feel like a lot of games you could buy that stuff. Sunk cost at this point? It feels like a sunk cost. I mean, the weapons themselves are still fine. It's just the question of like, how well does the element stack up versus taking the bonus damage from the double draw, you know? That's the real question. If I got attack up medium, it would matter maybe a little bit less. Oh. Froggy's here. That's going to be annoying. Other than Arg, you don't see many things weak to fire. We got to fight like Giganox, because then we got to fight Baleful Giganox. And then I forget. I think Ukanlos is weak to fire, and Amatsu is weak to fire. Like a good number of things weak to fire. We'll probably just end up doing the triple again. Canless this early? No, it's more like I gotta get it eventually. Also, like, I want to fight Legambi. Not that I need anything special for Legambi. To get our Ice Dual Blades. Why not official thrust cam? They're still getting thrust cam approved by their legal team. That's what they've said. It does take water damage there. No, Amatsu's weakest to fire, I think. I do have a rusted sword and shield that I would be like willing to use if absolutely necessary, but I'm trying to avoid that. Bada was not wearing a pants. Apparently, he never wears pants. I mean, he's in the Philippines, and it's like hot in the Philippines. So, like, I don't blame him. Oof. I bounce on the outside of his legs? Just sharpen again. Almost did a cool guy move through that. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna walk away. I am walking away. Nope, stay away. I like how he just does a little dance at me to start. Is he seriously gonna do the thing? Real streamers tank the hit and then cart? I mean, I've seen NA streamers, yeah. Other streamers. Run by Kiriniko GU hit zones. It's just like the Ignactor dual blades are really, really good. And the other dual blades are like the bug insect blades. And I don't think they're that good. We will be hitting the tail quite a bit, though. Will you put the control overlay in your face and make it so the sticks are my eyes? That's some nightmare fuel right there. Like, the Ignactor dual blades are actually, like, really, really good. Oh, did it finally happen? Finally happened. In the same zone. I can just imagine him, like, full-on squishing that Froggy. And just having him, like, stuck to his back as he rolled around. Pooped and poisoned. Pooped, poisoned, and mudded. Can you stop doing that attack, please? No! Yeah, we gotta do normal Uragon first. Not in the lava. Thank you. What skills does Purple Lujoth armor give? Marathon, runner, and status up. And has a good amount of slots, too. Oh, we got him again! That had to be some okay damage. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do, I will likely end up unlocking early Ignactor dual blades again. But even if I don't, we're like 1 away. So it's kind of worth it. That's like the most copium thing I've said in like a million years, but... I think he's still, yeah, he's enraged. Sucks. What do you even get me with to set me on fire? Just digging? I played Metroid Dread? Nope. Only game I've really been playing off stream has been Rune Factory 4. I like those games. I like those Rune Factory games. I saw news that Rune Factory 5 was coming out, and then I wanted to play something on my Switch. And I saw Rune Factory 4 was like $30? So this was obviously a mistake. That trap. Do you miss Jade Baroth? No. Can you even get into it? Is it even possible? Did I finish my Booba animes yet? I stopped watching them because I want to read the manga, but reading the manga like takes like time for me to do something. Oh my god. There is some level of perfection to be able to get a trap so perfectly placed the monster actually cannot get into it. Cats usually don't put the trap in a spot that the monster can literally not get into. Again, it wasn't on purpose. I just inadvertently pressed the X button. Why? I don't know why. I think maybe I thought my weapons were unsheathed, and they were. What manga do I want to read? Was it Domestic Girlfriend? Everyone's like, read the manga, it's better. I mean, I understand. I've definitely watched anime adaptations of manga before, and it's like they just cut out like the last 30 or 40 chapters. That's pretty lame when that happens. Domestic Girlfriend a harem? Always assume a romance thing is a harem unless explicitly said otherwise. How did that get me? We still have a fish. That was close. He almost got me. What is the timeout for traps anyways? 10 minutes? I think it's a little bit less than 10 minutes. 5 minutes? Got Netflix last night to watch stuff that came out. Netflix is great for television shows that you want to turn on and not really watch. Just have background noise. 5 minutes? Maybe it depends on the game. Watch my guitar. I'm on. Oh, Froggy's back. Thanks, Froggy. God damn it. Every time. You're checking out recommend mangas? Dude, I haven't even started. You sent this to me while I was already reading other things. How the hell am I supposed to read them? I think it is 5 minutes because the trap's already gone. And I didn't put them down that long ago. It's not like I could... There's no easy way to, like, read stuff while I'm walking. I guess if I got, like, a really good pedestal. Like a clip, like a head clip or something for my tablet. Something that I could strap to my body or something. I don't know. Don't hit me. I know you're enraged. I know you want to. Thank you. It's very kind of you, actually. You know, you needed hands to walk? It's just annoying to hold something. Read manga on stream with chat. Interesting concept. You guys see how long I was able to extend that combo for at the end there? With no stamina? That was crazy. I've had worse quests, I guess. Maybe we'll just, like, power through. I'll see if I could replicate the combo. Do you have a manga book club? I think I need to separate out phone games from anime in the Discord, honestly. You actually can go infinite. That's neat. How can you in a phone game gets an anime? Put it in the VTuber chat. Oh, Wyvern Stones. That's helpful. You can do the beginning for spin to win, but then you cancel it into triangle. All right, everyone, let's get as many Thrustmasters in chat. Big shout outs to today's sponsor, Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro controller. Customizable back buttons. You can move the analogs around. You can replace the analogs. If they ever get a little wiggly on you, say you've had the controller a couple years. Excellent D-pad. Little triggers here that can go deep or 50%. And the program actually lets you set the custom sensitivity, any sensitivity you want. Love the controller. Use it on your PC or Xbox with a wired connection that's nice and stable and braided. Been a great sponsor so far. They just let me do my normal content. And then I just put this little thing up in the corner. Just tweak the things that somebody wanted to see me do this in front of my face. I don't know if I could. Can I? Hold on. Like that. My eyes. A googly thrust mapper eyes. Whoa, I love my thrust mapper. This is Thrustmam saying, if you want to get your friends and family or even yourself a wonderful holiday gift, check out the eSwap X Pro controller by Thrustmaster. All right, love them. Thank you again, Thrustmaster. Thank you all for sticking around through the stream. Oh, actually, do I still have one last chill? I think I might. Let's see. We do not.
Oz_R just resubscribed for 35 months. Thrustmaster.
Maybe we'll tomorrow. Okay. All right, so we're good here. Thank you, Oz. I'm going to cook my soup. I'm going to eat that soup. After I'm done eating that soup, I will be back for night stream. Poke Meme, we are beating all of the monsters across all of the Monster Hunter games in the Monster Hunter series. So wish me luck on a good soup. Scary game soon. Once we finish Portable Third, we're going to do Scary Game, and then we've got a charity stream at the end of the week. A little Scary Game marathon. I don't know how long it's going to go. But that's this weekend. Also this weekend is going to be advice stream. Noxella wants me to get into like a sports jacket and do like an advice thing. Not going to do Silent Hill. I got some things planned though. So it's going to be good. All right. I love you. I will see you all soon. Have a good day. See you in a couple hours.